One
Now
of my
this looks like Flowing Dress Cliffs of Moher, is it right?
Yep, that was one of the there was a girl from Cork, the Fiery Jalapeno is her name. She yeah, she's a great girl. She's really really nice. Her name's Emma. She went up to. I'm about. You got to remember as well. We left Kinmare. This is about 2.5 to 3 hours drive from Kinmare to this place, to the Cliffs of Moher. This is the famous. Everybody knows the Cliffs of Moher in Ireland, but um, beautiful day. Sun splitting the rocks, as they say. 27 degrees Celsius. Oh no, it wasn't. It was about 22, 23 degrees Celsius. And we decided, well, the weather was good. We would go take the drive on a Saturday afternoon. Got all the way up there, and as we got out to this place, which is not, if you can see in that image where the little piece of rock is actually sticking out of the ground or sticking out of the water, that little kind of pinnacle, right across from that, you'll see up on the top, you'll see a small little tower, which is actually up there. That's where the tourist area of the Cliffs of Moher are. This was about 2 or 3 miles down the road, and we had to go off the road and take a walk all the way down to this place. And we got all set up, and next thing, all of a sudden, clouds moved in, fog moved in, and everything kind of it started to rain, and it just got unbelievably windy. And that's one of the images that we got. And I said I wasn't traveling all that distance to turn around and go back again. So
Yeah.
we made the best of what we could of what we had, and it worked out nice and moody, and it worked out. I love the way it actually turned out. So
She might feel pretty windblown, but I mean, with the blowing window, you get the nice hair and the dress blowing too. So maybe that worked out in your favor, you know?
yeah, it did. I mean, like, as I said, there was still that little bit of light coming off the ocean, or off the distance on the horizon, but these clouds just kept blowing in, and they were getting darker and darker, and I was just, oh god. We went up there with the intention of shooting for about 3 or 4 hours. I think we had to squeeze the 3 or 4 hours worth of a shoot into about 35 minutes before the rain just came, and it was a deluge. We got absolutely soaked going back to the car because we had about a half-hour walk back to the car to get back there, and it was just awful.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a good memory. I've talked about this on another podcast with someone, how you take a photo like that, right? And as a viewer, I see the photo. But you as a photographer and her as a model, you have the whole memory of that 3-hour drive there, the hike to get to the edge of the cliff there, the rain and the everything changed. It's like a whole experience, right? And it's just a wonderful story that it's like an inside secret that you and the model have that me as the viewer is not going to see. I just see the finished product.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of work does go into a lot of those photographs, because I mean, even like, I don't think I sent you any of the waterfall. Like, I mean, I've done a couple of really nice kind of waterfall shots that people can see on the Instagram. But I mean, like, you've got a probably 45-minute hike off the main road to get to that spot. You've got to get set up. Then in the summertime as well as that, you have I think you call them gnats, as we call them in America, whereas here they call them midges.
Yeah.
And they just literally attack you anywhere you're near water in the summertime. And you gotta set up the tripod, you gotta get the camera up, you gotta get them across these dangerous wet rocks to get to the spot where you need them to get. And I mean, these are all things that go into taking this image. And you know, somebody looks at the picture and says, "Well, that's nice," and they kind of you're kind of going, "That image took me nearly probably 6 or 7 hours of my time to actually get there." Oh, that's nice. And they swipe, and you're kind of going, "Oh, yeah. No appreciation." No, I definitely can feel for you on that one.